The world is changing and we have season 3 trailer. Oh yes.
Well.
And it dropped on a What Wednesday, which is so appropriate. And I was up at 2 o'clock in the morning to be able to make sure that I could be a part of it. And I've spent most of that time in with the Dusty Wheel, but I have done a little bit of breaking down of my own as well. So I've broken down how many times we see the different characters, and that's tricky because Rand isn't always Rand and some of the others might not always be some of the others. As well, I've spent some time breaking down the locations that they're at, and that can be really tricky when you take Tel'aran'rhiod into account. But hey, it was fun, and I'll use that more with more breakdowns I do in the future. But now I'm going to start with a quick look at what we saw about Rand. It's a little bit tricky because sometimes Rand's not actually Rand, but we open with them walking in the waste, and that's Rand with Ruark behind. And this one, this one's been dubbed as Rogaine because it's Rand looking a lot like Logain, and really that actually belongs in Egwene's stuff that I'll do. And of course, this is not by any means exhaustive, but here we are on the Kissing Rock, where we saw Rand and Egwene in season 1, and this time it's Rand and Lanfear, and I reckon Egwene sees them there in Tel'aran'rhiod, and Lanfear sees Egwene. She must be loving that. More walking in the waste, we probably see a little bit of that. And this, I've put it here in Rand stuff because it pertains to Rand, but I'm certain that that cut and saw belongs to Ruark, thanks to Melindra on the Dusty Wheel, and that's Ruark's dragon tattoos. Notice Ruark has a bracer on his right arm, but his left arm, the sleeve is long, has an edging on it. You can see the belt on his cut and saw. Boom, nailed it. And don't you love how unimpressed Aviendha is that Rand might be the Karakan? So good. These scenes are not actually following on one after the other. Now here we are in the glass columns, Rand, his feet dragging, and then his feet as one of his ancestors, I presume that's Chan, moving through. Rand with Lanfear, couple of different places. Again, I think that Egwene sees one of these, whether it's them up on the Love Rock or what it is. She's not happy Jan, that's for sure. I love how both Egwene and Rand are having a little cry in this moment, and I'm sure that this shot out of the teaser is connected to all of this. Rand going into the glass columns, and of course in the teaser we also saw a Vendosora. Now we get to see some of these ancestor experiences that he witnesses as he goes through the columns, and they're not necessarily in order here in the trailer, and I will over the next week or two try to put them into order. And I think everyone pretty much agrees that this is not Lanfear, this is Mierin, and she's probably heading to drill the bore. Now we're at the lip of Al-Kerdal, where Rand is about to pronounce himself as the Karakan, and I love his chat with Elaine. I think this is so beautiful because it's an important moment. I think that before Rand leaves Tarvalon, he's going to have a few moments with Elaine, and they could even be quite interesting. Rand's experience in Ruidian is going to be pivotal, absolutely pivotal, as he understands who he is. And oh my God, how about this? The bubble of evil. And there is now quite a breakdown done on this. It is Elaine in the bed there. I've been Elaine on a lot of other things, but after zooming in on this, flipping it, brightening it, fiddling around, listening to the Dusty Wheel, I am totally convinced that we have Elaine in Rand's bedroom with him. Whew, there we go. Time. Well, smash to black. More coming soon.